Welcome to Business Focus, a production of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Mark Ingrayo, filling in for L.J. Wilson, who will be back with you next month. Today we have Margot Jones, founder of Purple Onion Catering. We're going to talk about Purple Onion Catering, catering's unique approach to addressing the needs of your customers, as well as your involvement with the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce, and our upcoming Tinsel and Tinis holiday celebration at the Harrison at the Town Center on December 9th. Thank you for coming to Business Focus.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's nice to have you here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I started Purple Onion Catering Company about 25, almost 26 years ago. When my son was born, I had been working for many catering companies around the area, and my son kept me at home, which was a good thing, and I started catering out of my home for just some friends and family. Well, now we are at 50 plus full-time employees. We're located in Vienna, Virginia, and I just can't believe that I got my company to be this large. And we love this Reston area, and being in the Tyson's Corner, Reston, Vienna area is perfect for our company.
Well, we love having you as a chamber member, but
Thank
you
you.
have to
Thank
tell
you.
me about this unique name, Purple Onion. How'd you
Well,
come up
I
with
get asked about that a lot. When I was starting the company years ago, and I was trying to think of something other than Margot's Catering Company, I was talking to my father, and in our family, we love onions. My father and I were always big onion fans, and for every meal that we would have. And so he said, how about the purple onion, which is the sweetest and most colorful, like my daughter. Now, at my age, I'm still pretty colorful, but not as sweet.
That's a great story.
Thank
great
you.
Story.
Thanks.
So you're going to be helping us out with our holiday celebration, Tinsel and Tinis.
Yes.
And I know you've got some tasty food that you want to talk to us about. So
Yeah.
tell us what our guests can expect at our Tinsel and Tinis.
Well, first of all, we're going to be passing some hors d'oeuvres, and we're passing one of our signature hors d'oeuvres that is a mini crab cake, which is always delicious, and everybody always loves it. One of my favorite hors d'oeuvres that we do is a sweet potato wrapped in bacon, which who doesn't like bacon? And it's drizzled with a little bit of maple syrup and a little bit of cracked black pepper.
Wow.
So that's one of our favorites. And then for the non-meat eaters, we have a mushroom bruschetta. And then one of the things that we talked about, Mark, was the interesting hors d'oeuvre, which is a chicken and waffle bite, and it's actually in a little bit of a waffle cone that you would have, like a little ice cream cone with some fried chicken and maple butter in there. So very, very Southern, but certainly with a twist.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here. Where did the chicken and waffle thing come from?
You know, you got me, but it just seems to be really popular, especially with weddings. The younger set really loves it. We also have done a lot of things with mashups, things with food that is a normal thing, like a chicken and waffle cone, but then doing like a Thai chicken in there with like a Thai butter inside the waffle cone. So it's sort of a old-fashioned Southern hors d'oeuvre, but then you have a twist of an international flair. So it's, I think it will continue for a while. It seems to be very popular.
Okay, very good. Well, we look forward to it because we're going to have a great crowd there.
Thank
so
you.
I know they're going to enjoy your catering.
Yeah, well, one of the other things that we're going to be doing is the International Rice Station, which we're really excited about. It's our newest station that we're trying out this season, and we've already done it a couple places. It's gluten-free, which a lot of people right now are not eating, wheat products. So it's 3 different rices. One is a forbidden rice, which when you cook it with a little bit of white rice, it turns purple. So we like that.
Oh, there you go.
A basmati rice pilaf, and then a white jasmine rice, which is really delicious. And then we're serving it with a lemongrass chicken, a bulgogi beef, and a vegetable curry, and then a lot of different toppings to put on there. So I think that being that we love having an international flair, and some people like things really spicy and have like lots of toppings on it, we think it's going to be a big hit this season. And then finally, we're going to finish off with our mini desserts, which are always a really big hit. I mean, who doesn't like having a really great holiday dessert? So we'll have a nice dessert station as well.
Just promise me you'll have chocolate.
We will. We absolutely will.
I'm all over chocolate.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know the other thing that we're doing too is the Purple Teenie. So it's the Reston Chamber Teenie.
Yep.
And so we figure with Purple Onion Catering Company that we should be the one to be doing the Tinsel and Teenie with the Purple Martini. So everybody should look forward to that as well.
I will.
Okay,
Definitely.
good.
Great. Now this has to be a busy time for you as a caterer around the holiday season.
It is.
So why don't you tell us a little bit more about some other events that you're doing this year?
Well, you know, mostly we do corporate events during the holiday season. So we do a lot of, not only corporate events in office buildings, but also in people's homes. So we get a lot of calls for people that are having, maybe they work for a large corporation, but they have one office area that they want to entertain at their home. So we do a lot of home entertaining with that. We also do a lot of what they call tenant appreciation parties.
Okay.
Several of which, I think we have about a dozen or so in the Reston area that we're doing. And those would be set up, we would do hot chocolate bars and desserts and things like that with all of the people in the building. So it could be 600 or 700 people at each time. So that really does keep us busy, for sure. And we do have a couple of weddings as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Any new items on your menu that you want to talk about?
Well, the International Rice Station is really the thing that we are loving. We are trying to go more gluten-free and also really vegan. We do the green room at Wolf Trap every summer, and a lot of the performers are vegetarian and vegan, and so we are going a lot in that direction as well. But we always do try to keep things fresh and try to keep the our customers wanting more.
So what's your favorite recipe?
You know, really the approach that we take at Purple Onion is the way I cook. And so I'm really into very good quality meats and fresh vegetables. So I do try to stick that way, the same way with even our catering with Purple Onion. So one of my favorite recipes is doing like a really beautiful roast and then having the really interesting sides with fresh vegetables. Right now, I really love beets and Brussels sprouts, which I know everybody else does too. So.
Okay, great. Well, Margot, thank you for joining us today and being such a great supporter of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
that
you
very
so
much.
much.
And we look forward to Purple Onion being our caterer at the Tinsel and Tinis, and visit their website when you have an opportunity to do that. Again, this is Margot Jones, founder of Purple Onion Catering, and I'm Mark Ingrayo, your host. Thank you for watching Business Focus.